Good morning, folks. Hey, there's old Betsy, and there's my boat. We fixing to unload here on Lake Monticello, and it ain't but 3 trucks in the parking lot. Beautiful lake, beautiful morning. Nobody out here. The water's starting to fall. You see a little sand right there with the wetness in it, where the water's been falling. That could be a bad sign. It fell early, so they probably done fed. But hey, we're going to try it again today. Come out here yesterday, and I thought I was charging up my batteries. I wasn't paying attention, looking at my onboard charger, just plugging it in, and it wasn't plugged in on the other side. The cat apparently pulled the drop cord out of the receptacle, and it was barely touching up in there. It looked like it was in, but it wasn't. So we come all the way over here yesterday, had to go all the way back home, caught 4 fish in about 2 minutes. And found out the battery was dead. But we back out here on Lake Monticello here this morning. Gonna love another day of being alive on this lake. Hey, each and every one of you, take advantage of what you got, and don't be lazy. Get out there and do what you need to do to go fishing. Have a good time, because it's really good for you. And I got some bad report on Miss Deborah. She is really getting worse, so I don't know what we're gonna do next week. We're gonna have to go back to the doctor. This muscle spasm is running all the way down her leg, sciatica nerve. She's got a bulging disc, and hey, and it's been over a month, and she's no better. So we got a problem with that. But hey, we're gonna do a little fishing this morning, and get back early to take care of her. But hey, I want all y'all to pray for Miss Deborah. She's in bad shape, and I don't know when she ever get to go back fishing again. She can't hardly walk. But anyhow, thanks for watching my videos and supporting the Old Fisherman. And hey, hopefully one day we'll get 10,000 subscribers. I'm beginning to wonder. We get them gradually, but one day we might be like Richard Jane. I don't know if I'll ever be like Richard Jane. He's got it going on. But thanks to Richard again for sending me a shirt, and I sent him some shirts. But hey, hope y'all enjoy the show. Let's go fishing, see what we can do, folks. See, hey, the Old Fisherman back with you. We're on the side of a point out here, Lake Monticello. We're gonna start here first. I used to catch a few bass in here. I've made a couple of videos with that jig catching bass in here, but I got the 3 rig. I ain't got that jig on, but I got the 3 rig. We're gonna see if we can catch a bass right in here. See, there's some fish out there, and I'm thinking they're bass. We're gonna see if they'll bite. There's one right there. There's one right there. One already bit it. I think that's perch though. Hey, that's a good perch. Hey, that's a jumbo magnum perch. Look at that. What? Starting off with a jumbo. We're using a 3 rig again today. I'm just putting a potluck different jigs on there. I got a blue ice chartreuse, blue and chartreuse, and I got that Lost Creek swimming jig on there. And I see a lot of fish hanging off here at 30, 35, 37 foot. It's old brush I got up here, but right on the side of that brush, a lot of times them bass will hang out. We're gonna see if we can catch a couple perch in here. Oh, there's a couple in here. They biting. There he is. They hitting it. There he is. So I believe we done fell into something here. Hope the sun ain't too bad. But hey, we got 2 at a time. Look at that. And I mean nice ones too, buddy. I mean nice ones. Nothing wrong with them. Hey, nothing wrong with them. We got one on the blue ice and one on the blue and chartreuse slider jig this morning. Hey, I believe we might be done stop. I decided I was going to stop here and see if there's any bass in here, but I believe the perch is in here. Look like they're hanging in here off this drop. Hey, who knows? We might sit right here and catch a limit. Well, it ain't a limit. Catch all we want. So no limit on perch. If people are just coming on, it's a non-game fish in South Carolina. There's no limit on them. We're using the H2O Express rod here, and I want to tell you, somebody's asked me about my rod. I'm gonna show it to you this morning. But it's an H2O Express, 6 to 12 pound, 1/8 to 3/8. That's the key, 1/8 to 3/8. Spinning rod, it's just a wonderful rod. It's a ETHD 68 MS. 6'8". And on my spinning rod for perch, I like the 6'8" rod by Academy Sports H2O. Let's see if we can get back on him. I kind of pushed back. Let's get back up. I think on my comment I said 7 foot. For my stripers, I like a 7 foot rod. Now with the rod that I'm using for my big pencil popper is a 6'8" or 6'6". It's a little shorter because it's a heavier plug, and it's just an old fiberglass rod that I use. But we got a bunch of fish in here. If them perch, I think the perch and bass combination, this place is loaded. It's loaded with fish. No doubt, it's loaded. I want to try to rig my little spoon up with the jig on it, but I hadn't got that rigged up. Swapping lakes to lake, your rigs change. So it makes it a little bit difficult to keep everything. I got all my spoons and stuff right here in the way. I should have them out the way. But for Lake Murray, which I might go back to Lake Murray tomorrow. Now we got a couple bites. Now I ain't getting a bite. I don't know why. Got the talking and you got out the fish. And I'm still seeing some fish. Here would be a good place to put a berry spoon to catch a bass. Probably. Right here. I wish I had a 3 rig rigged up with a berry spoon on the bottom and 2 jigs above, but I don't. Like I say, mixing back and forth with the lakes is hard to keep tackle like you want it. But it's a bunch of fish down in here. We get them to bite. He's biting it. I think there's perch. There's perch down there. And there's a bunch of them, let me tell you. There's a bunch of them. And they ain't too bad. They medium size, eating size. Gotta love eating size perch. If it's really, fishing's really good today over here, I might come back over here tomorrow. I like catching these perch. I just downsized my rod. It ain't the pull that a striper's got, but let me tell you, this fish finder is loaded at 39 foot, and they suspended all the way up to 22 foot. Some fish is in here suspended. When that jig comes up through them, they nail it. What they do? They down there. There's a bunch of them down there too. Let's see if we catch one of them. There he is. He hit it. There he is again. Hey, they in here. They in here big time. That sun's bright this morning. And they pretty good size. I mean, they're really good size. Drop it to the bottom where the big boys lie. I know y'all tired of me saying that, but I love saying it. Hey, that's something I come up with. And I've been saying it ever since. And we got plenty of fish down here. They in here. They in here big time. I don't normally fish for perch in here, but I tell you what, I'm gonna start because they in here. All you got to do is reel it. I think we'll take it like that right there. I ought to get 2 or 3. Let's let it lay down there a little bit, see if we get a nud on it. See if it's swim around and get a nud. So far, I ain't got a nud. Ain't but one. Ain't but one. Plenty of fish down there. He's a little too. We're gonna have to throw him back. He's too little. I'm gonna chunk him way out there. I don't want him to scare my fish off. Make him go for a ride. Hey, put it back down. Right now, usually you can find out in this lake on the first drop whether they feeding. I think they're feeding today. I think they're feeding today. I had such bad luck yesterday. I come out all the way over here and darn battery wasn't even charged. Don't never assume something. I didn't want to lift my little lid up back there to see if my charger was lit up, so I just plugged it in. Well, that was a cardinal sin. Don't just plug it in. A lot of times you won't be charged up. They hitting it. They're hitting it way up high too. Fish are up. They are up. That is a pile up. Ought to be some bass in here with these things. Plenty of perch, I can tell you that. There he is. That's a good one. That doggone sun. The sun's bright. I can't hold right into it against the wind. I got to keep circling and keep y'all out the sun. Hey, that's a good one right there. Some good ones out there, but we ain't catching but 1 or 2 at a time. As many as I see, I ought to be catching 3 at a time every time. Really ought to be. Drop it back out. Got a little green chartreuse head on one of my jigs, on that bottom jig, and I don't think they're liking that chartreuse head. Hey, we're gonna catch them today. That thing is cleaning. My goodness, I had 50 something 54 last time I come, and I didn't think I was gonna ever get through cleaning them. And I'm fast. Hey, we're gonna have them again today too. They biting. They biting. They're running up after it. They're biting. I put a holly bush in here one time many years ago. It can't be nothing left of it but stick. But I put a holly bush in here for crappers. And I never did catch that many crappers off of it, but I sure caught bass and perch and stuff around it. Mostly bass. And I really thought that's what I was looking at when I first pulled up with bass. And I still think maybe some bass in there. They don't want what I got on. Probably need to put something red bug color out there to catch them bass. Right there's a whole pile of fish. That might be the brush. I'll probably get hung on if I keep on. I'm real close to it. Now I'm telling you that right now. I'm real close to it. And it should be crappers in there, but hardly ever catch a crappie reeling it up like that. Hardly ever. Yeah, they out there now. I'll tell you that right now. They out there. I'm surprised I ain't catching 3 at a time though. Really surprised. But I got 2 this time, I believe. Whoa, Lord, that's a nice one. Yeah, that's a little bass. See, I told you the bass to be in there. Look at that. Little bass. Look at that little tiny bass. Little tiny bass. We're going to throw him back. Little tiny bass. And this lake, they got to be 14 inches if you keep them in there. But I knew it was going to be some bass in there. I'll tell you what I'm going to do just for the heck of it. I ought to not, but I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put the berry spoon out there for 1 second. See what happens. See if we can catch one on it. I got a 1 ounce berry spoon. I ain't got the treble hook. One of the hooks broke off. So we ain't got but 2 hooks on the treble hook. So that might hurt us. We're going to see if we can catch a bass. Just reeling it up. A lot of times you can reel it up and catch them bass. They'll run after it. And then times you got to jerk it. Drop it back down. They might not hit the spoon. Might be too big. Might be too big. Let's jerk it and see what happens. See if one takes it. Falling. There was a bite right there. We bumped it. Still bumped it. Might be a little bit big, just 1 ounce. Probably better with a 1/2 ounce in this lake right now. Ain't getting a bite, see? They don't want that spoon. It's funny, ain't it? How they change. In the wintertime, when the shad are dying out and falling to the bottom and quivering, spoon's the best fall and winter. But right now, them shads just swimming around. So that's why they're hitting swimming. That's why they're hitting. See, you ain't catching with this. Let's reel it up slow. One might take it. Nope, they ain't taking it. They don't want that. And that just goes to show between the swimming and the jerking. If you want to jerk and catch something, fall is probably about the best. When it gets real cold, then you want the jigs again. So fall is about the best. Let's put that jig back out there and see what happens. Let's put this back out there. Oh, we got tangled up here. We got us a little mess. That ain't good. All right. I need to crimp this lid a little bit. It's sliding up and down too much. All right, let's see if we can get another. They want that swimming jig. Y'all see that? All right, drop it down. I don't see as many fish as I did. Boy, there was a pile of them in there when I first started. A pile of them. Now, they're kind of tapering off. I tell you, the spoon might have run them off. You can run these fish off in a minute if you put something down there that scares them. That happens all the time. Okay. Oh, see, they done quit now. I done run the fish off with that darn spoon. Shouldn't have changed. Prime example. Sometimes experimenting to mess you up. That's what just happened. We got to move and get back on these fish somehow. We're in 40 foot. Let's go back up here a little bit shallow. to a little birthday party yesterday because Miss Deborah she couldn't go because she couldn't walk. My son Clay's 30th birthday was last week, and we celebrated a little late because he was working the night shift. But hey, 30 years old, old Clay, great son. And I found out that my youngest son, they fixing to have a little girl, so we got more babies coming. Adam, more babies on the way. So now I have, and Clay's little baby's supposed to be born in September, and the little girl's supposed to be born next February, I think. What I got, I haven't tried the gut minnow yet. I don't know what the deal is with them. I sure can't get it right to bite it. There's one, and he nailed it. That's a nice fish. That might be a bass. He nailed it, whatever he is. That's a perch. He's hooked in the side of the head. He hit at it. He didn't even hit it. That just goes to show that he didn't even want it. He just run up there and bumped at it and caught him in the eye. That's why he's pulling so. They're not hitting. They're not hitting today. I'm thinking maybe I ought to put another jig on, another type of jig. I don't know. I mean, they just ain't. There it is, way up yonder. They just don't want it. That's a good fish too. I don't know what the problem is. Look at that, what a perch. That, my friend, is a super dog, jumbo supreme is what that is. Oh man, big old perch like that and they don't want to bite. What? I know they're there and they don't want to bite. I never seen nothing like it. Never seen nothing like it. I'll back down. Man, driving me nuts. Hey there, 32 foot all over the bottom. And ever so often, one of them will bite. And when they bite it, they don't bite it down there where the fish is. They run up to get it, the last minute thing. That tells me right there they don't like what it looks like. They just, it's a spontaneous running up, let's catch it, going away from them bite. Nothing. Nothing. I ought to be catching one or two or three every time I pull it up. Makes sense to me. Yeah, way up yonder, hit it. And I missed it. Boom, that's all he done. Boom, beat the boat some more. Boy, they are hard to deal with, let me tell you. Extremely hard to deal with. Had to fight perch like this. It ain't biting for some reason. One thing's for sure, is plenty of them. Ain't no lack of them. They all over the place. There they go. I missed him again. They all over the place. I don't mind telling you. They all over the place. In prior years, you could take this thing and do it at a different angle and catch them. They don't even want that now. I just ain't got the right plug on there. I can't seem to find it. I don't use every kind of jig I got. Except for gut minnow. And it ain't the right time of year for them to hit that, I don't think. I might be wrong. I think they're full of mayflies, mayfly lavas. They ain't hitting because they're full. Not even bumping. That one hit it. Finally got a bite. Puddle jumper. Puddle jumper. Look at that. boom daddy rod. It's a limber boom daddy here. Nice one too. Look at him, 2 of them. Look at him. Maybe that's the key. Maybe they'll take the puddle jumper. Huh? Oh Lord, pop loose. Maybe they'll take the puddle jumper. Darn pound perch. Look at what perch, folks. Loaded a 3 rig down there with a spoon on the bottom, and we finally got a bite. We're trying everything we know to try to get these suckers to bite. And I put a little spoon on with a 3 rig, and we got 2 at a time. Look at that, 1 on the spoon and 1 on the jig. So maybe they'll bite that. Hey, we got to keep trying everything we know. There's some good fish out here to be caught. See that? Nice perch. And so we're gonna work the 3 rig with the spoon at the bottom. 2 jigs above it and a spoon at the bottom. See if we catch them on that. Back up on the hump, and we're gonna drop it back down, see if we can get on some. We're gonna beat the boat a little bit, stir them up. Hey, sooner or later we're gonna get on these jokers right. They ain't feeding much today. They're hard to catch. We're catching a mess, but they hard to catch, let me tell you. Got a northeast wind. I believe it's got something to do with it. There you is. There you is. Can we get a nutting? There's a nutting. There's at least 2, I think. No, ain't but 1, but he's a good one. Hooked him in the side of the head. He didn't want to take it. Hooked him in the eye. Big old perch too. Look at that. Pull his eyeball out. Doggone. I hate that. Hey folks, drop down with a Gulp Alive minnow with a 3 rig. Let's see what he hit. Something hit it. No, he didn't hit the Gulp Alive minnow. He hit the jig above it. I was thinking maybe he hit the Gulp Alive minnow, but he didn't. He hit the slider jig above the Gulp Alive minnow. Put it back down. See if we can get a nutting. They slow, but we catching a few. Probably got about 30. Somewhere around, maybe more. Nothing bumped it. Hey, bumping it again. We got the 3 rig out there with a spoon at the bottom. There he is, bumping it, but they ain't taking it. There he is, he cracked it. He cracked it. That's a good one too. That's a good one too. He nailed it. Oh yeah. He nailed it. What? I believe we got 2. I believe we got 2. Maybe they're gonna start biting now. I believe we got 2. Oh, we got 3. What? We got 3. Look at that. 3 at a time. You got to love it. The Old Fisherman finally maybe gonna figure them out. Boy, they've been struggling here. I done used every kind of jig there is. I put a Gulp Alive minnow on the middle now, starting to get a couple bites. We'll see what happens. Y'all see I just caught 3. Once you get 1 on, if you get them biting something, then the others will catch 1. Now, that's a nice perch right there.